First of all, thank you very much coming to the Dell presentation and to our partner Atea Action event. We will talk about the digital world. We will talk about how the fast changes are coming and actually we need to adapt to them. My name is Vladimiras. I'm responsible for Dell Enterprise business in the Baltic countries. And for today, I will present you some keynotes about the digital world and how we need to survive in it, yes? Actually, maybe 10 years ago, maybe a bit more, when the virtualization of the service became to the market, the people in the beginning, the IT managers, the IT staff were very, very careful with this technology. At the beginning, I remember these times when people participate in different type of virtualization events, maybe 1 year, 2 years. After that, they started to implement this technology. Today is nobody talking about the service virtualization because it's usually like a standard in all companies. But the other topics like storage virtualization or networking virtualization today looks more or less similar like 10 years ago the server virtualization. But anyway, this wave is coming. Yeah, this technology is coming. According to all analysts, IT market, it's coming, and it's question related to us. Are we prepared for that today? But definitely we need to be prepared for these technologies tomorrow. What is really important that digital business is acting on the market like disruptor, but like disruptor in good meaning of this word. Actually, today, many successful companies on the market, they are really digital, yeah. And somehow other companies, and we need to adapt our business, otherwise it will be quite difficult to thrive on the market if we are not changing nothing in our IT, in our business. Here you can see some good, very well-known examples, and not just Dell showing this information to you, but others as well. Many years ago, for example, such company as Apple acted on the market like very successful digital disruptor for Sony Walkman business. Yeah, I remember Sonic Walkman from Sony, some tapes, yeah, with people with headphones. Then, after a couple of years, another company popped up on the market, the Spotify, yeah, which actually is acting like very successful and digital disruptor of business of Apple, because nobody right now is buying the music from Apple Store, yeah? And somehow, such of the companies must to adapt to the digital changes on the market, and they need to adapt not just the business, but they need to adapt their IT, because everything is changing very quickly, and usually the infrastructure in the companies is staying for 5 or 7 years, and that's why infrastructure must be adaptable to the digital changes on the market. Here you can see some information which is analysis done by Canalys company, that in US even just few customers have inside of company the special staff like chief digital officer, who is creating the digital policy of the company in order to be in line with the trends on the market, to be very competitive, to be very innovative and of course profitable. So in our world, I would say in the Baltic countries probably we have just maybe few such kind of the companies with digital officers inside, but this is a trend. Otherwise we are not so adaptive, and we need to think how to make our business more digital, more competitive on the market. Yeah. For today, you can see two different type of business models, or two different type of IT business models on the market. Both of them are good. We still, some banks are very conservative. They really have very conservative IT structure. But at the same time, we can see on the market very innovative companies. Yeah, even if you will compare the e-banking, yeah, everybody is using some e-banking system. Even if you're comparing two different banks or three different banks, you can see very big difference. And people who is using the digital world, e-banking, usually they're using most innovative, most comfortable system. And of course, this bank has most of advantages and the biggest, probably, longest list of the customers. Yeah. What is good that for today, Dell has both technologies. You can, if your business requirements is to go in traditional, conservative way, we can offer a stack of the products and solutions in this way, but in the same time, our IT and infrastructure and products are ready and shippable today for the modern business, which is very, very, let's say, must be fast adaptable on the market. As I mentioned it, usually if we're talking about a data center infrastructure like servers, storage and networking, usually customers buying them at least for 5 years or even longer time. But during 5 years, sometimes new technologies are coming, and if you need to adapt them to be digital, to be competitive, you are not able to change infrastructure because it's still under warranty, it's still running, you will not get an approval from CEO, and you need to survive and somehow to change, but you have the limits. Yeah, that's why for some cases the conservative way of the building the business in IT is not acceptable. In some cases acceptable, but new approach, it is really very different from the conservative. IDC and Gartner both are telling that future of IT is the modular system. Modular system, very convertible system, in order to adapt to changes on the market. So everything must be automated, scalable as much as possible, and virtualized. In the fact that the history of Dell looks like disruptable and very innovative company, because the company acted from the beginning in a different way than other IT big players on the market. Yeah. From the beginning, when Michael Dell started to produce the PCs, it wasn't a new product on the market, but it was very innovative approach, different from others. So it started to build a PC, how to say, online, in internet, according to customer orders, without any stocks. The very cost-effective business model was, and actually Michael listened to what customers need and delivered the product what they're asking. So, of course, the price was also competitive, yeah. And the idea was that was different from others. So it was something like disruptable from others, yeah. The second wave of innovations and second wave of adaptation on the market was jumping from the PC business to the data center business to the clouds. As far as the first part of the business was very profitable for Dell. Dell acquired more than for billions dollars different type of enterprise companies like Quest, Equalogic, SonicWall, more of them, Forsten and so on. And after that, built the whole infrastructure from the endpoint up to the clouds and up to the data center. Today, we have another one wave. We are really addressing to the everything software defined, everything very, very convergent, everything modular, and everything scalable. As an example, moving to the hardware, I would say that we have most convergible system on the market, the Fixture. You saw the video before my presentation of it. There is no today similar, probably it's just similar, but not the same product on the market. It's available just from Dell. In 2U enclosure, you can build the system according to your business needs, or you can rebuild it after 1 year using the models. We have different type of models like computer nodes. It could be 2-socket machine, 4-socket machine. It could be the model with 4 servers inside based on Atom CPU. But the idea is that you're choosing the computer node according to your needs. Then you can choose the storage if you need, and you can build like a Lego in traditional way, connecting servers to external storage, or you can build with this system software-defined storage using the storage blocks as well inside, and you can combine them differently according to your needs. This solution is something between blades and between rack-mountable servers, but not exactly the same, of course. It gives you possibility to start from very small installation and scale as you need. If you need, you're just adding to your enclosure and adding models according to your needs. On the back side of this solution, you can select the networking input-output models according to your infrastructure. We can aggregate the 10 gig ports, and you can save the money on top rack 10 gig switches as well, a lot. And for customers who still is using classical traditional storage, we can put PCI Express adapters in the back. But the idea is of this product to be very convergible, will be very flexible from the beginning up to using the system 3, 4, 5 or 6 years, because you can change models, you can rebuild them, and you still can use the same enclosure in the future. Talking about a Fixture, you can build from the classical things up to high-performance computing. Just different type of servers you can use and different number of enclosures. For today, when servers are virtualized, many customers, at least in the Baltic countries, for many customers, blades are too big, because on 16 blades, you can run 32 CPUs, each of them has maximum 18 cores. Using the virtualization, you can run huge number of the servers, and usually most of the customers who is buying blade enclosure, we have blades as well, but usually customers buying them and they are not able to fill them during 3 or 5 years. Just half of the enclosure is still running empty. The Fixture is good because you can start from 2, 3 or 4 nodes, and then you're just adding, scaling the system if you need. Talking about the storage virtualization or software-defined storage, as I mentioned, we have this classic way for the customers who is using classic fiber channel storage or iSCSI, but we have very innovative approach And we have partnership with all major players who is playing in software-defined storage area. Some of the partners or customers are talking, why you have so many of them? The answer is very simple. So, customers are different, yeah? They have different needs, they have different business, some of them have different workload. That's why we have different type of partnership on software-defined storage side. We are not acting in the way that we are putting our solution to the customer just because we have one solution. First, we're listening customer needs, and then we're telling, okay, according to your workload, according to size of your organization and to your plans, what you're going to do, we think that this or this solution best fits your requirements. And the idea is that we have the choice, and according to your needs, we are giving you the best solution which fits your requirements. For today, we have the partnership with Nutanix, very innovative solutions, including VDI, software-defined storage, and server virtualization in the same time. We have partnership with VMware for Everrail, we have the reference architecture for them as well. Next Center, Microsoft, everything so actually is available, and you can use that. And this is not the future, this is actually available today. You can build most of the solutions in two ways, using the Dell equipment or our partnership with our partners. You can build in two ways. Conservative, but you can as well use the most innovative software-defined way. And many of the customers who need to adapt very quickly and act in the fast way, we have already prepared the appliances for them. One of the examples could be that you can get, let's say, a Nutanix VDI solution like ready appliance for you. It will come with Dell, based on Dell PowerEdge servers, with Nutanix operating system, with the support from Dell, and everything is ready to work. You don't need to spend half of a year time to build a solution from the hardware perspective, then adding some software inside. Then you need to have the staff who will implement the solution. Usually such kind of the way takes 6 months or even more. But this is the choice of the customer. As I mentioned, we can give the equipment in classic way, but who needs very fast solution right now, it's available like appliances. And we have appliances, different type, SAP HANA appliances, database acceleration appliances, you can accelerate your SQL, you can accelerate your Oracle, up to VDI ready solutions are available as well. So we have the appliances for the VDI Citrix, we have appliances for Microsoft plus vWorkspace, and probably we are most, how to say, we have the complete portfolio for the VDI, starting from endpoints up to the data center, and we can offer as well different type of solution for you, or it depends on your business needs. I'm meaning some of the customers working with Microsoft, we have VDI on the Microsoft. If you need VDI on VMware, we can give this one. So everything is flexible in classic way and in appliances as well. As I mentioned it, in classic way, you just choosing our reference architecture. We have prepared PDF documents for different size of the customers. If your size is up to 500 users, you can choose this one solution, and in this PDF describe everything what you need in one just document. So, for example, you can see in our expo the converged system named Vertex. It's like data center in the box. The system can run up to 4 physical servers and shared storage. And everything what you need actually is inside of this box. It's like data center in the box. You can very easily set up and tomorrow actually start to work with this solution. The system has the shared storage, KVM inside, network switch inside, and what is very interesting, unbelievable, but as it is designed to work in small or remote offices, it has very low noise. But it's unbelievable that noise fits office noise standard like standard PC. 4 servers with 2 sockets, 2 CPUs, shared storage. It's unbelievable, but noise is like PC. I'm not recommending put such kind of the box under the desk, but this is possible. In other words, you don't need to have data room or specially prepared server room. You just have the separate room without the cooling. It works up to 40 degrees without the problems. But for small organizations, for SMB companies, the solution is very good, so very nice. Talking about the ready appliances for the customers, we have one of the best solutions today on the market. Like we have the partnership with Nutanix. It's a very popular today solution because we won just recently. We won FBI VDI solution in US for $19 billion. Yeah. 2 months ago, we won the Minister of Defense in the US with VDI solution with this one. Why Nutanix is very different, yeah, from other solutions? Because you can use GPU inside. So if you have heavy graphical users, it's possible to run on it. It's very scalable. If you, in the same time, this is the storage. In the same time, this is the servers. And in the same time, this is the VDI, and everything is virtualized. If you need more power, if you need more space for the storage, you're just easily adding one more appliance. Working in classic way, if you're using fiber channel storage, you have some limit to grow. Regarding this solution, you just can scale it very easily. So if you need more space, more power, you're just adding one more appliance. Very similar like we have Equalogic storage. If you need more power, more space, you're just adding one more. We, of course, have the appliances for the VMware, so the Everrail. It comes from Dell directly with the Dell support, like Nutanix as well solutions. Be adding, of course, our value on top of that. You can get inside of the solution the monitoring of the performance of the system. Dell Light, it comes from the Quest, so former Quest software, and you are getting backup system. Everything is ready to work. So actually, if customers are choosing Everrail, the system is ready to run in 15 minutes. So you don't need to spend time to prepare, to configure, to run, to set up, and so on. It comes like appliance, and again, if you need more space and more power, just adding more appliances. Yeah. This is the approach where IT is moving. This is the future-ready IT, but it's available today. Talking about the ready for the VDI appliances, we have many of them. You can use one or another one. They are coming with pre-installed GPU inside, and we have most probably wide choice for the endpoints. It comes from former Wise, yeah, Dell Wise, you know Wise. Wise has very big market share on the market, more than 30%. And if you are using the Citrix virtualization, we have the specialized models for the Citrix. There are specialized for VMware, for Microsoft. You can choose bio needs, including powerful users with 3D graphics and audio and so on. It's possible to virtualize and to run on VDI with Dell and get complete solution from the endpoints up to the data center. Moving to the end. Actually, the digital business, more or less the business which is not digital looks the same, but just in digital we are making much more fast actions. Today, many organizations or classic business is acting in such way like you are collecting information somewhere from some sources. It could be manual process, it could be automated and digital, yeah? Like an example, today's very fashion topic is Internet of Things. By the way, we have the end-to-end solution for it as well. If you have some detectors, it could be some industry, or it could be in agriculture, or it could be in healthcare, when people have on the body different type of detectors. And if you have a lot of, let's say, such kind of detectors, they are sending information, a huge traffic of information, then must, in the manual way or automated way, must be some system which is filtering just important information, analyzing, and then people are acting in some way. So in the manual process, everything is manual. Today, probably in many organizations, one of these processes is digital or automated, but the most successful and digital business, 100% digital, is when you are automating all these things, like Internet of Things, yeah? And this is the future where IT and digital business is moving. What is interesting that we can give for the customers choice to go in such approach or stay with existing infrastructure. From the Dell available all possible infrastructure products, software, you can, let's say, if you have the needs for Internet of Things project, it's possible to get it from Dell as a service. And the Dell people will design for your business the solution. We have the right products for that, and analyzing software, and according to this analysis what you will have, you will make the right business decision. So this is a good example. Actually, one of the even bank which is acting on Baltic market, they are using our analytics software, which is Dell Statistica. They actually moved from SAS soft. They're collecting a lot of data from the customers, from the business, different type of angels. And if they need to analyze, and work quite quickly to analyze the situation, and then act in proper way, they're using our solution and our software inside of the company. So some of the examples Dell implemented by themselves. You can see here quite huge savings what we get, even the bank, some 50% of the saving of AT's infrastructure. This is very significant savings on the market. So, in general speaking, today you can act in both ways. Yeah, you can stay with the classic way, but most innovative way is available today. Even we are able to go for the open network with the customers more than, actually it will be quite soon, 2 years, when even networking is possible to go in the open. Most of you know that probably networking is most conservative IT infrastructure, area of IT infrastructure. But anyway, such trend like we had virtualization of the servers, like we have right now the storage virtualization, when storage is moving to software-defined, anyway, network will be virtualized. Yeah, and this is not the future. This is actually the today. In Dell portfolio, you can find 6 probably or even more switches. We can ship them to you with operating system inside, or like you're buying the server without operating system. There are available the good and strong players on the market who is producing the operating system. And you can put, for example, Cumulus Networks operating system or Big Switch operating system to our switch. Yeah, it's really open approach. If you need to buy just for functionality which you need, or you think to adapt your network after 3 years to some other business needs, this approach is correct. Yeah? And everything is moving there. And according to Gartner, Dell is most probably innovative and disruptive company in this networking business. And products are available today. So if you need, just let me know, let know to Atea. We can ship you demo units. We can give you a trial version of operating system from our partners. Or you can take operating system from us. But this is the way where industry is moving, so including the networking. So everything will be software defined, and most of the infrastructure will run on software defined and modular and flexible approach, ready to be adapted for digital business changes in the future. My presentation will be available from Atea, I think so. And if you will have some questions today, you can come to Expo. You can take a look to our vertex. Yeah, we can talk about some maybe your questions we discuss. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope that this presentation was interesting and useful for you. Thank you very much.